Let's talk about some of the ways you can improve the surface quality of cured epoxy. First, we have the heat gun method. Aim the gun at the surface of the epoxy and sweep it across the surface. Avoid holding it in one place for too long. This heat warms the top layer and causes the air to become less soluble, so it rises to the surface. We must be careful not to heat the epoxy too much or it may cure too fast. Second is using a lighter. The concept here is similar to the heat gun, where the flame allows bubbles to rise to the surface more easily. Sweep the flame across the surface of the epoxy and the bubbles will float to the top and escape. The risk of heating the epoxy too much is lower here than using a heat gun. Third is using a vacuum chamber. This method pulls all trapped air out from the epoxy and results in an exceptionally flawless end result. Be sure to use a container that is larger than the volume of epoxy or it could make a mess, and let the epoxy sit in the chamber until there are no more bubbles left in the epoxy. Lastly is the oven method. Set the oven to a low temperature to avoid curing the epoxy too fast. Heating it up just a little bit allows the bubbles to move more easily and escape.